I'm ready.
Hello.
Oh yeah, how's my mic?
Your mic is
Sorry.
fine. Hello,
Okay,
and welcome back for another week of the Fractured Empire. I'm a little knackered. I have just driven from Reading via London. I got back about half an hour ago, and then promptly panicked. So, forgive if I'm sounding a little bit fatigued, because I fucking am. The rest of us are all a little bit more bright-eyed and bushy-tailed than I am, though. And we are joined today by an extra member of the party who has been with us since fairly early on, but she has been in the background, and we have been planning on introducing her for a while. You may well have seen her in chat before. Izzy is taking over the role of Malaya for me, because Malaya is starting to become a little bit more of a prominent figure.
Hello, woman.
Wow.
Female joins the chat.
Yes.
I'll not respond to woman.
No, you do not need to respond to woman. In fact, you can go over and slap him if you want.
Too much effort. I'll do it later.
So, I think we'll dive in, a little bit of a recap. So, last time, you guys came out of the Feywild after resurrecting Vine. Vine now carrying a death mark, which means that he cannot die again. That is the last time that he can die and have the potential to be resurrected. And it has given him certain
consequences.
Consequences, yes, is the best word. Might be good consequences, might not be. Simple as that.
Consequential either way.
Indeed. So, you exited the Feywild to find that you had come back a week after you had left. Something in the Feywild has apparently skewed time for you, which is apparently, from the information that you've been given, not all uncommon. The Feywild very often has a very different time stream to the rest of the material world. You then had a nice little carnival, where you played some games, you won some prizes, you drank some fun drinks. You went to a fortune teller's, home to a lady called Cullen Vex, who told your fortune and told you that the party would be the deciding force for the future of the realm. What are you typing now? Just I don't know what he's doing. She told you that you would be the deciding force between the light and peace and chaos in the realm of the living territories. Squishy, stop typing. Distracting. Stop typing. I can hear it. Right. And then you decided that you were going to head back to Abermay to see the Resistance, with all of your well-begotten gains from your trip to the Feywild. And you went via Ashan as well to make sure that everything was okay there, and it was. So, you are sailing to Abermay. It takes you a few days to get there, so you are now into the next month. So you're out of the season of cold.
White rabbits!
White rabbit? No white rabbits anymore. White rabbit is gone.
I remember being told that, like, you'd say white rabbits at the beginning of the month. Why?
I don't know. I don't even know what you're on about. So, we have now landed back into the city of Abermay, the great capital city of Inveria, doused and coated in smog from industry and various different machinations going on. The water of the river stained brown and smelling putrid and stagnant. You land. Your berthing point would probably be Izzy's airships. Unless you wanted to take. Sorry?
This would be confusing for Izzy.
Unless you decide that you want to come into port in the port itself.
I reckon it'd be nice to say hello to Izzy.
Yeah, I think we would rather. I would rather land at Izzy's airship.
Bit off. Izzy's slightly used.
They're slightly used there, yeah, slightly used ones.
We're someone called Izzy. I'm just annoying Izzy right now by saying her name.
Shut up.
I'm sorry,
Right.
I'm giving Izzy a pin. There it is. She can control her pin now.
Oh.
I also remind me I need to give you control of Matea's character.
You need
So
to
yeah,
control.
you see Izzy, this
I can
gnome,
move it.
with multicoloured hair, who built your airship, and she comes bounding up to you as you bring it down. How is she? How did she go?
She is a very fine airship.
She's a
Fantastic.
beast.
That's exactly what I like to hear. Simon's with you, yeah?
So is Ollie being Salmon and Vine? Or...
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
for
gonna be
the
really
time
fun.
being.
See,
You
I
have to choose
feel like it should be like a character select when you're about to leave the airship. Will you be Vine? Will you be Salmon?
They're both the exact same voice because I didn't think I would have variety. So this is going to be very confusing for everyone. I'm so
maybe
sorry.
Maybe you should put a voice like this for Vine. Like a bit of a birdie voice.
Is there anything you would like me to do to the airship? You by all means you can berth her here, and I will do some basic. I'll refuel her for you. I'll do some basic bits and pieces, and I'll take a fee off of you for it. But if you'd like to add some upgrades to it, by all means I can put some upgrades in.
Because it depends
You
on
can
what
see
price
Izzy's
you're selling
eyes
it for.
glittering as she says all of this.
What's your prices again?
Hold on, and I'll go and find them for you.
I reckon, since
I-
you said this there, we probably will need some more defences just in case.
Probably might be a good idea.
Well,
I
if
gauge
Sophie's got all
with
the money.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Perhaps like another to maybe share something like that.
yeah, we'll see what the prices are.
I mean, if you wanted help with your artillery, there's a trained artillerist in your party right now. who
Good point.
he's probably going to join the. Yeah,
You could either. Well,
But,
this is something that you need to decide now, Ollie. Do you
Yeah.
want him to?
Well, we keep Neffa.
You could, in theory, take him on as part of your crew, or you could leave him with the resistance to help out there. What do you think? So, looking at Sarmon's perspective, what do you think Sarmon would do?
I think Salmon's more of a hero, isn't he? He's more of a fighter.
he is a fighter, and I think that he would.
Have we been told Salmon about the resistance at this point?
I think at this point it's.
Yeah.
I think we did.
I think I would have assumed that you would have at this point, to be honest.
Yeah.
So,
And
go on, Ollie.
I think he would probably be sort of like. If he was on the ship, he would definitely just focus on the ballistae, just working on those.
Probably Neffa's apprentice or something like that.
Yeah, but
See, it's quite awkward that we hired Neffa just before we lost Vine temporarily because it's like we probably should fire Neffa and save a penny, but
Well, no,
I think
you'd
it'd be a bit rude.
You'd still be paying Salmon.
True,
You don't
but-
get away with that.
if he's in the resistance, he can make like weapons such as guns for
What
the
I
resistance.
would do is I would count him towards your military prowess, your military strength. So I would add 100 to your military strength for him.
But when we lose him,
you would lose him out of the party. But you could still bring him back if you wanted the ally. You could still have him back, and I would just play him temporarily. And it might be that you need to go on missions with him in the future. And I would also add 1 engineer.
Yeah.
So
it's up to you, Ollie, really.
If you put him into the resistance, what I'd do is I'd give you military strength because he's an accomplished adventurer. And I would put him in as an engineer, so your abilities to create objects would be increased.
It's up to you, Ollie. I'd say if you want to be your bird man, if you want to be a.
I think you would really like the resistance though, because he would. Yeah, I think he would go in the resistance. But let's leave that till a bit later because
you can figure that out. Whilst we're doing that, I've got the details for various bits and pieces. So it depends on what exactly you want for the airship.
What have we got at the moment on the airship in terms of defences?
So you have a standard windward hull.
Okay.
You also have 2 ballistae.
Okay.
So a standard windward hull is just stock, and that I believe. Actually, have you got the character sheet there?
Airship design. I've got the airship design, like the image of it. I'm not.
It should be on the.
Wait, we have a character sheet for it?
Drive. OneDrive.
Yeah,
I just. Sorry.
Yeah.
I've got it.
Let me just go.
That gives
How much would
you
improved
300
hull?
hit points.
Yeah.
Sorry?
How much would an improved hull cost?
So, to get Nimble Wrought, which gives you a little bit extra hit points, it does reduce your speed, but it increases your cargo. That'll be 4,000 gold. To get reinforced Nimble Wrought, that would up your HP again, higher than normal Nimble Wrought. That reduces your speed by -2 mile an hour. It does not increase your cargo, but that costs 10,000.
I reckon we go for the nimble wrought. If this is up for it.
The nimble roll. What's the advantages/disadvantages?
Well, he just said it's slower, but we get more cargo and more health.
Yeah.
And it
I'd
costs.
say 4 grand.
Yep.
Yeah, we can afford it utilizing the communal gold.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Easily.
thinking. Let's do that.
It would take a week to be sort of like converted. There is other stuff that you can get. You can upgrade it by adding weapons. But so far, you actually haven't faced anything in the air.
That's what I'm thinking. Alright, maybe we leave it for now. Let's just see how well we fare. Do we have like ropes to be able to board another ship if need be?
Oh yeah. Oh, you've got ropes and grapples if you need them.
Cool. Just checking.
Plenty of those.
I mean,
This
you've
scene
also
Ragnar
got-
like going, ah!
You've got a rope and a bird.
That's true.
That's true. You do have an Aarakocra.
A living one this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much alive. The Crocra.
Well, I'll refuel her for you then, and if you decide you want anything, then you can just come back, and like I say, it'll just take a week for it to be sorted.
Thank you.
I almost wish we come across some space pirates. Not space pirates, air pirates.
Air pirates. They might do later.
I hope so, because it'd be nice to fuck some pirates up. Or get fucked up by pirates.
Oh, trust me, you've got more fun things in store today.
Artie, shall we go to the resistance then?
Yes. I put my hood up.
You head through. That's all. So, you head through to the resistance headquarters. So let me ping you across to that map. because I've updated it.
Ooh.
So previously, you invested in the Resistance headquarters.
Yes.
And you said to buy. You gave them enough money so that they could invest in getting a barracks and upgrading the infirmary to have sterile environment. It was nice and clean and sterile. So you return, you go traipsing through the sewers again to find the place that you were taken to the original time after you had been targeted after the execution. And you arrive to find that work has been done here. So the money that you gave has been put to good use. You can see a door now leading, what used to lead into an empty room, and I think that was the room that you got dragged into, in fact, is now sort of slightly ajar and has people all over, milling around, various different sort of like slightly bedraggled and wounded soldiers moving back and forth within it. You also poke your head in. I mean, Malaya, you would poke your head in. So Izzy, you'd poke your head into the infirmary to go and see Blossom, who you've worked with in the past.
Please give Izzy control.
I have.
Cool.
I've already done it.
Also, if I'm right, last time on this map, I think Soldissa had control of Malaya as well. I'm not sure.
No, I've been keeping the tokens separated. It's fine. I've got
Okay.
a master copy of everyone's tokens, so nothing goes wrong.
Okay,
You would go in and see Blossom, and you would see that the money that you put towards, there are now fresh beds in here. They're not the rotten, horrible mattresses that there were previously.
my health is wrong.
Just shush.
Sorry.
It's not important at the moment. Shh. Because these are old tokens.
Yeah.
Then you would see that the place is being cleaned immaculately. Blossom is pottering around, tending to a few different people, all with sort of middling injuries. And there's a little wash basin in the corner where there wasn't one previously. You had to wash your hands separately previously. So work has definitely been done. What would you like to do?
Is the water still mucky?
Yes, it's a sewer.
Ragnar jumps in.
Sure. Roll me. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Is it an effect I can see?
Hang on,
while
not a dexterity
whatever.
saving throw. Roll me an athletics or acrobatics check. Ragnar very quickly starts getting swept away by the flow of the water.
Do we have to save him?
And gets stuck on the grate.
Ah!
Fiona and Shadow poke their head out of the sort of the room that they use as like a briefing room, and look down at Ragnar and go, "Oh, for God's sakes!"
Ah! I tried to get out.
And now roll. And how are you getting out? How are you trying to get out?
With brute force.
Roll me an athletics check then. An Axon comes floating out, as does Mayala.
Ah!
The water is too strong.
I try again.
Can't. Somebody has to help.
I tried to swim.
Okay.
You can't. You're being sucked by the current.
Ah!
Why is there a whirlpool there, you muppet?
Quick question. If I use delay on my quarterstaff, can I pull him up with my wisdom modifier rather than my strength?
No.
Okay.
Because it's only for attacks.
Okay. I have a feeling if I fail on the check to pull him out, I'll fall in as well.
It depends on how badly you roll, but Fiona is going to walk up, reach down, grab Ragnar by the scruff of his neck, and yank him out of the water.
Do I smell?
Plonk him on the side. Yes, you do. Ooh.
Oh, what have you done to me? Ah, no! I'm shrunk!
You shrunk in the wash.
What have you done to me?
Is it okay if I just go and get myself a bottle of water quick?
Fine, yes, of course.
Alright, so how bad do I smell?
Very.
Ah, just like mother.
For fuck's sake. It is good to see you again. Sildisa, Vine, Malaya, and you too, Ragnar.
Good to see you, mate!
Were you successful?
Aye!
How did it go in Ashan? You've been gone for quite some time.
Oh, actually, Vine dies, but he's not dead now.
Okay.
So,
I'm back.
Hello.
and so this is back as well. So, yeah, we kind of fucked up. But then we fixed it. But Ashar won't be helping us anytime soon, but they will help us eventually.
Okay.
They were kind of on fire last time I saw. Like putting out the fire.
That doesn't sound very successful.
Don't worry, they will help.
Right now, let me speak. Well, yes, an incident did occur that led to severe damage to the city. We did manage to at least secure the allegiance of the city council.
And on the plus side, I got a magic shield. Ah! He's just there gleaming at his magic shield. He sits down and just hugs his shield.
Come in. Explain. Fiona has now currently got her head in both of her hands. Come in and explain. And I presume you're going to sit there for a while and explain to Fiona exactly what happened, yes?
Aye.
Okay.
You don't seem happy, Owen.
You're going out of your way to make today difficult on you.
Aye.
Yeah.
So
you decided to jump in the sewer.
No, he knows I've been on a 3-hour drive and he's just making it being mean.
Oh no, I'm not doing it intentionally. I'm just being Ragnar, as Ragnar would be.
Dear. So, the next question. So you kind of sit there and you talk to Fiona, and she tells you a little bit about what's been going on as well. So her and Shadow have been conducting some sort of like information gathering about like troop movements, etc., etc. And she tells you that she does have a task for you, but she'll discuss that with you shortly.
A task, you say?
We do,
yes.
in fact.
We have another mission for you.
Ooh, yippee!
Fiona, we do in fact have a lead on the god, the symbol of that god. We have we can now put a name to it. The chained one.
The chained one. Okay. Well, what I will do is I will talk to Anaxon. He will be the most likely person to know the information. If he doesn't know, I would. I'll send Shadow to do some investigating about this with their eyes.
I don't know if this is bad or not, but so this would kill the god of time.
The god of time.
It was more like the keeper of time.
Keeper of time or whatever. Yeah, aye.
Was this the creature that you faced in the Feywild? Yes.
Aye.
Yes.
Because I very much doubt it was a god. Which is fortunate. Oh. If it was the god of time, then most likely
creator, though.
All of exist. She goes blank. Malaya, you also go blank at this point as well. Everybody goes blank. Now you are just being a pain.
Oh, God damn.
I slapped Ragnar on the head.
You're all the way over here.
I can move him. Hang on. technically, actually, you're all in here.
Actually.
Oh yeah.
Are you sure you want to do that, so they say?
Oh no. Okay.
It's just an attempt to get you to stop making it difficult.
Oh dear. Well, fortunately, it sounds like whatever this creature was, it was most likely a powerful face spirit as opposed to a god. What that means, I do not know. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Wait for things to develop. But I suppose the next question really is, you say you received a large amount of sort of funds. You managed to find some powerful magical artifacts which you've sold.
Yes.
The question is, do we want to? Sorry?
No, sorry.
I died for a second.
I opened the menu and I was trying to close it, and
He clicked this button.
yeah, it was a big red X. I thought closed it.
So, I would suggest that we look potentially, if you're okay with that, and look at upgrading some more of our facilities potentially, or some of the existing facilities that we have.
What would you personally wish to have? What do you think we're in need of most?
I honestly don't know, to be honest. I think that we could do with more information gathering. So maybe having a little bit of an upgrade to the eyes might well be useful. But the infirmary, Mayala has been working hard on trying to develop new things. She hasn't managed to as of yet, but we might well see benefits from that. And there is also, of course, Zendris is also always in need of extra funding to build his own empire. So that might well be helpful to us as well. So any one of them would be useful in various different ways.
I reckon the eyes be good.
Or we can build a new room in the headquarters here.
Wait, how much gold do we have in our communal pot?
Maybe that's 60,000, something like that, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
65,000 after the. Oh no, we didn't. It's like 69,000.
Currently, it is 69,690.
Hey, so it's much as 69690. Hey.
You're the only person that finds that funny.
No, it's not funny. I just like that.
The joke has gone so far over my head, I thought it was Concord flying over.
Yeah, that's just you've got various different things that you could upgrade. You've already got the barracks. You can invest in a training room for 15k, an armory for 10k, printing press. Sorry?
Should we get both of those? An armory and a barracks?
You've already got the barracks.
Yeah.
The armory and a training room, sorry.
I'm in the training room. Well, there's loads more that you could have. You could have an alchemist's workshop. You can have an arcanist's workshop. You could have a jail. You could have a printing press, or you could upgrade one of the 4 existing systems that you've got.
We could get a Planeshifter's Guide to the Multiverse and then experimental technology for the workshop.
You could, yeah.
Yeah. I think we could do some more like force though, like to try enemies with a bit more. So, training room and what was it again? An armory.
An armory, yeah. You've got it. You should all have the PDF, so it's up there, so you can see the armory, which improves your military strength, and the training room allows you to improve your military strength as well, but it needs to be crewed by a skilled enough fighter. And that's like a martial fighter, not like a. So you couldn't use Sarmon for that, for example.
Yeah.
We need to find like a monk or something.
You could potentially find a monk, yeah. But the best person would be just a bog standard soldier, like just a fighter.
Wait, could we get an Arcanist workshop and put Sarmon in it?
You could, yeah.
Because it would be minor magic items.
Yep.
For the
You could use. You could ask Sarman to crew the Arcanist workshop, but that would be scrolls and minor magic items. So that would be like +1 items or scrolls, up to about 3rd or 4th level.
So could we use that to make +2 weapons?
Maybe, depends.
Okay. Would it be the same depends as the last time we were talking about?
Similar, yeah. The reason that 5 can do a lot of the stuff that he can do is because he's very skilled at it. Sarman, whilst he's an artificer, is probably not quite so skilled at creating magic items like that. He's more.
So he's only a journeyman, but we need he's a journeyman when we really need an adept wizard.
Yeah. He might have scope to get more skilled later, but we don't know.
I mean, you could probably work on the workshop pretty well.
Yeah, you could use him as an engineer in the workshops.
Yeah, we could get like a free engineer, and also he would probably find it really fun to be in it, because he could just be making stuff all the time.
I remember you also need to think about what task you want the Resistance to do whilst you're away. Because previously you had Blossom heal. So you had everybody focus on helping Blossom heal, and you gave them some money in order to do that. This time round, you can get them to do various other things.
If we upgrade the armory and the training workshop, in that sense, could we get them to go do little contracts to generate some money?
How do you mean?
Well, that means we have a nice little force being used to generate money, like a little, just utilising the resistance.
No, because you're a secret resistance. You can't just go out and we'll do this for that. Hello, we are the Resistance. Can we clean your house for you?
I think maybe train an eye.
Training an eye is an option for you. Yeah, it uses up military strength though. That's the disadvantage to it. But it would mean that your intelligence gathering goes up. So let me tell you how much military strength you have at the moment. You currently have 200. You've got 200 military strength, 200 intel, and your public opinion has gone up to 300.
Hey, what was it at?
It was at 200.
Hey!
That was all your base stats. In fact, actually, your military strength would have gone up to 300 as well, because you've upgraded the barracks.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm up for anything. I think an eye would be good to get some information.
So it's up to you guys. Fiona's kind of a bit like, I really don't mind. Any one of them would be useful. It's your money.
Right, I reckon train an eye.
Yeah.
And should we train an engineer?
So if Sarman's joining, you don't need to.
Okay.
He will just be an engineer, and I will give you 100 military strength because he can do both.
Shall we get a training room then?
It does need by a skilled fighter.
Oh, true. An armory then.
Okay, that would be another 100,000.
Oh, 10,000.
10,000.
Oh, yeah, 10,000. That's what I meant.
So just be 20,000 then, basically.
Yeah.
Could we use that on advanced surgery in the infirmary? because we were focusing on like helping people via the infirmary. Maybe if like,
how about upgrading the workshop?
ooh,
You could upgrade the workshop.
I mean,
Or again, you can upgrade the Thieves Guild.
Wait, why have you got on 25? Oh, I thought you did another one.
Okay, so currently with what our options are going, we're spending
10,000 on a line.
another 10,000 on the armory.
Yep, 20k. And upgrade the workshop.
So that's 5,000 plus. So we're currently spending 25,000.
So take that away from the total.
Yeah. So we can, in fact, also we could actually upgrade the ice. We could potentially upgrade the black market if we want. We still got enough for that.
I'd leave that for now.
So what are you upgrading? So you've got
workshop.
You've trained an eye.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which reduces your military strength by 100 as well. But Sarmon bumps that back up, so it stays the same. So you now have one eye and one engineer.
Yep.
You've got sterile environment in the infirmary. You've also upgraded it by 1, because you did that last time. You also have a barracks. And you're buying the armory, yeah?
Yes, we're buying the armory. Yeah. So I think that should be 25 grand.
And also we're upgrading the workshop.
You're going to upgrade the workshop as well. Just a standard upgrade, or are you buying a specific one? Because you can upgrade it. That costs 5,000 for the first one, 10,000 for the second, 15 for the third, and 20 for the fourth. You can only upgrade it once because it takes them time to upgrade it. So you can only upgrade by 1 at a time.
Could we get one of those and the automaton forge?
Or you could get the automaton forge.
Get both. That way, just make it 35,000.
Yeah.
Let's get both.
You wouldn't make it 35,000 because you're on 25,000 at the moment, yeah?
Yeah.
So... No, hang on. No, it's 10 for the eye, 10 for the armory,
yeah,
right?
But if you're upgrading the armory and getting the automaton forge, that's another 15,000.
Yeah, so that's 35,000. 20,000 plus 35.
It's not 20,000. It's 25,000.
No, we're at 20,000 right now. The armory is 10,000. An eye is 10,000. And upgraded.
Then why has Ashley got 25,000 there?
Because because the 5,000 comes from upgrading equipment.
The upgrading equipment.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So that's upgrading the that. Okay. So that's included on there. Right.
Yeah.
So you're upgrading the equipment in the workshop, and then you're going to put the automaton forge.
Yeah.
Fine.
Can we ask Mayala about how she got on with the Dark Silver?
You can if you want. You can go across there.
Yeah, I'll do that. But yeah, Ashley, knock off 35 grand from the total. Let's just see what we got left.
Okay, so...
And automaton forga. So is that everything that you want to buy for the moment?
That should be everything for now.
So you've got 69,000, you've got about 34,000 left. Oh no, 31. 31,000 left.
Oh, was it 6690? I thought it was 69690. Just double check that, Ashley.
Okay, journal. Or,
I may be wrong, but I thought it was
66690. That's the communal gold.
So 31,000 left. So you could upgrade some more bits and pieces.
Yeah. Are we just all swarming Mayala right now?
Well, I'm kind of thinking, do you want to do that now, or do you want to finish up and then go and see her?
Finish up?
Do you want to buy anything else? You've got lots more that you can invest in. You've still got 30 grand left.
Well, ask about this. Let's ask Mayala, see how she's getting on, and if the upgrades we're doing will help her research fees better, or if she needs something more specific.
They will, because you can't. Well, she can't tell you that she needs something specific, because the upgrades that you've got don't give her anything specific.
Fair enough.
The automaton forge is the best thing that you could give her.
I reckon we could probably chuck in something else.
How's about
we upgrade? Let's upgrade. Let's upgrade the shadow equipment for 5 grand.
You want to upgrade the eyes?
Yeah.
That's another 5,000.
And have we upgraded the infirmary yet?
You have. You've done it by 1, but you can spend 10,000 to do it again.
That should be fine then.
So did they have to train a healer, or is Malaya?
Malaya is a healer, but she's not a healer within the infirmary.
We probably could do with training a healer then.
You can train a healer. Whilst Malaya is there, she can act as a healer and give bonuses to Blossom.
Yeah.
But this is also whilst you're away. The healers work whilst you're away. They also allow Blossom to do more complicated surgeries.
Shall we train another healer then? Just in case.
Yeah, we can do that. You can do that if you want. It costs you 10,000 and 100 military strength.
Yeah, go for it. Are we all happy with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, that should keep Owen nice and busy.
How much would it cost to get some Febreze in here? Because it's the sewers, honestly.
Yeah. Why is the sewer not clean yet? I thought we bought sterile environment.
You did in the infirmary, which is why the infirmary is clean.
How much would it cost to just clean up the main concourse?
Millions. It's a sewer.
Is that why it's all glowy in the infirmary?
That is why it's a different colour, yeah. Because it's been cleaned.
Right. Ollie, let's check on Mayala.
You want to go check on Mayala?
Yeah.
So you guys go to Mayala. Mayala has actually, she's not there. She's actually gone back into the workshop. And Anaxon has settled himself down into his chair. And you can see the workshop is alive with, like, half-finished projects, just detritus of tools and spare parts and just loads of various different bits and pieces. There appears to be the beginnings of a forearm made of mechanical components laying on a table. There is a block, the block of sort of dark silver. The ingot that you brought her previously is still there, but it seems a bit smaller. So clearly she's used part of it for some of our experiments. The dark silver, like Morning Star and the blowgun are there on a shelf at the moment. She hasn't done anything with them. She seems to be almost like they're put in storage for her to refer to. But you do see a small, relatively intricate-looking contraption on one of the desks made from the dark silver. So it's made from the dark silver and a little bit of like brass and steel. You have no idea what this is meant to do, but it seems to be... It's a little bit like an hourglass. So the outer edges, like the handles on the top and bottom, are made of steel and brass. And there is a shard or a cylinder of like dark silver put in the middle of it, and it seems to be sort of like forge welded together and inlaid, etc., etc. And there's some carvings across the outside of it of various different like runic markings. Mayala sees you, and she's probably already done this when you arrived. I ran up to Seldisa and gave him a big hug. But she's now working quite hard on the forge. She seems to be heating up a piece of steel to reshape. She's got her goggles down, big thick gloves on. to handle hot metals with. What would you guys do? Well, you've all swarmed in here.
Oh!
How are things going?
Hello, Sel. It's going okay. We're still experimenting a little bit with all of the stuff that you brought us last time. The dark silver seems to be a very versatile material. It seems to be able to store a lot of magical energy, much more than any other material can. So we're looking at investigating how we can implement this into other various weapons, like they have with the. And she's kind of like snowballing at this point. She's basically talking about how they're trying to inlay in and combine it with weapons and use the magical storage charge, maybe so it charges itself, etc., etc. Ragnar is completely lost.
He just smiles and nods.
Yeah.
So, when can we use it? In power?
It's not ready just yet. There's some stability issues that we need to work on. We've been using these. We've created like a charge holder for magical energy at the moment, and she gestures to the little like hourglassy thing that you can see on the desk. We've managed to do some basics of it, and it does store some magical energy, but we're having difficulty with keeping that magical energy in there.
Ollie,
If only we had Cell, the forge master who created the weaponry that you took from Ibra.
Abracadabra.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Abracadabra.
I knew you were going to do that.
Is there anything we can help with on that? With regard, I don't understand the magi, sciencey, techie, wacky stuff.
At this point, I think someone would be showing them his infusions.
Oh yeah, Simon's probably wandering around and looking at all of the various different bits and pieces that Mayala has created, and Mayala's probably quite interested in the pistol that you've been infused with. She seems to be much more interested in the mechanical. Your hammer she's not too interested in, and your armor she's not too interested in, but she seems to be very interested in your arm and the pistol, because they're much more of a mechanical design. And she'll probably just stand there chatting with Simon, going, "How did you design that? What were you looking to do with it? More speed and dexterity, or more strength?"
I turn to Simon and say, "You'll get used to it."
Yeah, and she's kind of just like jabbing him with questions over and over and over again, which I'm presuming Starman takes in his stride.
Yes.
Save you trying to explain yourself.
Yeah.
Is there any words of wisdom from the old man?
From Anaxon? No, he seems to be asleep.
Wake up! No, I don't actually do that.
There isn't all that much that you can assist with, to be honest. I've heard, unless you have some money to upgrade the facilities that we have, I could really do with a bigger forge, so we can create more automated creations. If that's what you want, more magitech. You've already done. Then in that case, there's very little else that we can do. I have been after some more exotic materials. And I know Zendris has some contacts here and there, but he has been, as of yet, unable to get anything from the more interesting places, shall we say.
Does he need more money?
Zendris has got plenty of money in his own right, but so we can assist in some ways. But at the end of the day, it's at the moment I'm able to do the majority of my experiments and creations with the facilities I have on hand, especially if you've just put some money towards upgrading the armory. Sorry, not the armory, the forge.
How did you know we paid for the armory as well? That's very nice of you.
You just told me. No, she didn't say armory. She said I was trying to say automaton's forge.
I know. That's what my joke was.
Stop fourth walling.
Alright. Shall we go do that thing for Fiona then?
He's not.
She had a quest.
Yeah, let's go.
She had a quest for us.
Yeah, let's go.
My ally seems quite busy. What do you think, Malaya? You've been quite quiet recently.
Let's go talk to Fiona.
The precious. Oh, she's a bit shy today.
Malaya's always shy, to be fair.
Shy.
Yeah, it's perfect for Izzy.
I'm method acting.
Yes, that's
You don't need to
definitely
method act.
You just shy. Alright,
So,
sorry.
you're gonna head back to talk to Fiona, yeah?
Aye.
Okay.
So this is fun of the pool. So this is fun of the water.
No, I didn't. No, I haven't.
He went in there.
dear.
He went in.
No, that didn't happen. I was scrolling and I had to I moved it as far as I could
So
see
this
it.
now smells.
No, that didn't happen.
No. Just shush. So, you make your way back and you will sit down round the table. And Fiona joins you and begins to explain. We have had some reports. From our intelligence gathering, we have noticed that there are various sort of like contingents of the Imperial military that seem to be more focused on the walls to the corrupted land at the moment. More than they would normally be. We have had a contact in a small town near Inmouth to the south. A town called, hang on, let me find the name. I've got it on one of these papers here. Crake. It's down to the south. Yes, Crake. Krake. Which is one of the towns to the south near Inmouth by the wall. We've had some reports that there has been a much greater sort of density of Imperial troops around the town than there has been previously. And we want to investigate much further. It could be that this is another situation like Ibra, where something is going on that could be detrimental, and this could be detrimental to both the Empire and to us. So it's something that we really ought to investigate, and I was hoping that yourselves would be happy to go and investigate this for us.
I'm happy to go and investigate.
We'd be happy to.
Aye.
Fantastic. Well, like I say, there is the town is called Crake, and you are headed over there to see a contact.
What's their name?
Their name is. Let me find it for you.
Let me find it for you. That's a very nice name.
Just bad memory. Just write everything down.
Yes, I don't remember names very well, to be honest with you.
Ah, sorry. Fair enough.
I'm sort of in the same boat.
I know. You've been calling Vine Vane for a fucking long time.
It's on one of these
You can't-
pages here, I'm sure it is.
You don't even know your name of your own city.
Be nice. What's actually happening here is I'm actually generating it myself. That's why it's taking me a minute, because this fucking thing is a pain to get through. There we go. Vadir ran. Do you get that?
Vadir.
Vadir ran.
Vadir.
Vadir
like it.
Ran. He's one of our contacts in the town. He's the local blacksmith. He's seen a much higher density of soldiers coming in for repaired tools and so on and so forth. So he's fed that back to us. Excuse me. So it's not a terrible distance for you. It's oh, that's the wrong one. That one. It's about 360 miles by direct flight, but I doubt that you'd be able to get there directly. There would be nowhere to land.
Yes, and currently our airship is in repair, so we wouldn't be able to.
It's not repair.
Oh, no, it's not.
No.
It's just a bit of refuel, just a shore up, basically.
Yeah.
Restock.
Gosh,
Okay.
you worried about for a second. I was like, what?
By the way, the refueling and restocking will cost you 250 gold.
Okay.
I'll just take that out of the. Take that out of the. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
I like this music.
If you want to go across to there, that would be much appreciated. How you would get there, that would be something for you guys to sort of figure out. My suggestion is I probably wouldn't go anywhere near Inmouth at the moment. There seems to be a lot of issues in the city. Issues. Stop being a pain.
What do you mean by issues?
It seems to be that the local council there has been taking their jobs a little bit too strictly, and many of the citizens there are in a little bit of civil unrest. The Emperor has been dispatching troops there for some time. So, like I say, it's how you would get there. The plan and the route that you would take would be up to yourselves, really. But we would much appreciate you going and investigating this. It would be very helpful for us to find out exactly what might be going on. Because it might give us some investigation. Nobody has ever seen over the wall since the time of the impact, since it got sealed.
Let's have a look on the map and plan our route.
Copy onto the map. Here you go. So you are currently in Abame, where the pin is.
Yeah.
Let me copy the pin. Crake is about here. It's right up against the wall, south of Inmouth. It's roughly about 630 miles.
Okay.
As the crow flies, of course, but you can't land on land.
And Inmouth is currently in a state of unrest, so we can't go there.
Yeah. I mean, potentially you could land in the lake, where it's more of an inland sea than anything else, by Winvercaber. Or closer to Inmouth, say about here-ish, and travel the distance on foot.
Could do.
Up to you.
What do you guys think?
I'm but a humble dwarf. I think it's a good idea. So.
Yeah, sort of. We land somewhere sort of outside Imouth, get off, and sort of try and make our track to where we're going.
You can do that. Is that what you want to do?
Sounds good to me.
So let's do it.
Okay. Right then. So it would take you a few days to get there. It's about 360 miles, which is a couple of days to get to just outside of Inmouth. And then it'd probably take you... What's that? Say like that. It's another, I'd say, a day and a half to get there. Travelling? Yeah, that's probably about right. We'll figure out the finer details another time. But I'd say another day and a half. So it'd probably take you a good 4 or 5 days total. Which means you need to pay the crew 82 gold, 6 silver.
Okay.
So you can take that off of your wages. And the weather has changed. So it's no longer cold and it's like frosty. There's no more snow dropping down. It has now changed to wet. So it is the new season. And the new season is effectively spring. It's where it's wet, things are starting to warm up a little bit, but there is lots of rain, stuff is starting to sprout out of the ground. The area of Inveria that you are in at the moment is kind of a mixture of tundra at the minute. So it's a much colder section than the rest of the area, but even now it's starting to get a little bit warmer. And you reach Crake. Now, Crake is a village just like any other in Inveria to outward appearance, except eerily quiet. Doesn't seem that there is much going on. You approach and you cannot see the fires from the houses. You can't see the plumes of smoke rising. The blacksmith store does not seem to be have anyone in there.
Just quick, how much gold was that for the crew payment?
It was 82 gold, 6 silver.
Thank you.
Yes.
Everything seems to be quiet and somewhat abandoned. Nobody's walking around in the street. The buildings themselves don't appear to be derelict. They don't appear to be abandoned for time. They appear to be relatively new. But everything is just eerily quiet and deserted. What would you like to do?
Be on guard.
Okay. So it's made up of. It's not a big village. It's actually fairly small. It's a handful of just ordinary cottage houses. There is a tavern. There is a blacksmith's. There is a small, what appears to be temple, and there appears to be a general store. But apart from that, it's just a small village town. There's a main high street that you can go up, which seems to be the consistent. This is where the temple, the church, the general store, and the armor are sort of like situated along. But again, the majority of it is it's just houses.
Can we have a look inside the church?
You can have a look inside the church, yeah. Are you doing so stealthily? Or are you just crashing in?
Is the church open at this time?
The church is open. The doors are open. But again, everything
stealthy.
just seems to be deserted.
I'm going to be stealth.
Yeah.
You gonna stealth?
Yeah, me too.
Oh, good try.
I've got a new playlist for this as well.
Yeah!
Well then!
One sec, I'm just going to remove most of my...
So, Izzy, are you going stealth as well?
Izzy, hello.
Checking what thingy you.
Okay. Right, hold on, I need to get your tokens. I'm setting up your tokens for a second. I love this music.
Why do I have a terribly bad feeling?
I got a bad feeling about this.
So you are poking your head into the temple. Okay, and so at this point it is now starting to get dark. So it is late in the evening. It's starting to get dark. You might see that. You might recognise this. This map. Imagine this, but it's much nicer. It's not as overgrown. It looks like it's just been abandoned. It's only just been vacated. So what did we get for stealth? Ragnar got a 10. Vine got a 22. Nice. Seldisa rolled a 5.
Yeah, I know.
Malaya rolled a 22 as well.
Malaya disappears.
Malaya and Vine fucking disappear. Vanish in front of your eyes, and you actually struggle to find them. Ragnar seems to be stealthy-ish, but he's not fantastically so. He's trying to keep himself to the shadows, but he's not having a very fantastic job.
I'm imagining like that.
The Mission Impossible theme, aren't I?
I'm imagining the cartoon thing.
Meanwhile, I'm just stepping on every twig possible.
Well, what happens with Seldisa is he probably falls over. He tries to go for the door, expecting it to be closed, only to find that it's not closed and falling right through it.
Oh,
so Seldisa comes flat on his face through the door with a very loud crash.
Oh, is there anyone in there?
No, it is deserted.
We're gonna get those.
It's difficult to see, and in fact, what I need to do, because it is now dark.
Uh-oh.
Turn down my lighting off.
I am very nervous.
I cannot see a thing.
I know. That's because it is night time. So you're not distracted.
No, we literally cannot see a thing. It looks different on the stream.
I know. That's because Ragnar can see stuff.
Really?
Because Ragnar has dark vision.
Oh, I've got dark vision!
I cast Produce Flame.
Cast Reduce Flame. What radius light does that give you?
10 feet radius of dim light. Oh wait, sorry. 10 foot radius and an additional 10 foot of dim light.
Not just when you I could use my light cantrip.
You can use your light cantrip, yeah.
You should. Do it.
If
So
she was
Vine
here. I can't. No, I'm
produces
Malaya
flame
now.
in his hand, and fire starts just blossoming out in front of him, projecting light out
Thank God for that.
around him. So they've updated the dynamic lighting, so this is now much easier for me to deal with.
And it looks a lot smoother as well. It doesn't
does
seem
look
to be
a lot
lagging the
smoother,
shit
doesn't
out of thing.
It does, yeah. It seems to be much nicer than previously. So, you walk in. There doesn't. You can't really see to the end. Even Ragnar can't quite see into the edges of the darkness in front of him. But there are the sort of shapes. There's the shapes of the pews across the sides of the place, and various different bits and pieces. Don't go too far.
Okay. What was that?
Oh, just the music in the background.
Are we finally going to meet a xenomorph?
Dunno, maybe.
I bet we do.
So, you can all roll me a perception check, please.
Oh, okay. What's my perception? Pretty good.
Oh, shit.
Deception.
I'll be back in 2 seconds. I need to go and get some paperwork.
Hey.
Yeah!
Wow, my rolls are consistently terrible today.
Well, that's not too bad. At least you didn't get a 4.
It's alright, I tell you guys everything.
I have got a plan because I can literally just throw my produce flame across the church, then just cast it again.
Yeah, but once you cast it again, I think it disappears. The first one disappears.
Oh yeah, but I would be able to see for the split second. Maybe.
So, perception checks. Malaya got 24. Nice. Seldisa got 11. Vine got 15. Ragnar got 4. Ragnar's just like, it's dark. I'm scared.
No, Ragnar's never scared. I just can't fucking see anything.
Ragnar can see the most as well.
Well, you
can't
can
see.
see everything.
You can see more than the rest of us.
So, Malaya, you hear
Oh no.
the clicketing, clacketing of something skittering around in here. Just very faint. Almost imperceptible. But you just hear the, clasp of, clawed fingers gripping around stone. You can hear breathing.
Okay.
What do we,
Just
what does Malaya say? Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, I tell
Well,
everyone to be
I can
quiet
only
as I
see as far as
listen, that I
Vine can see.
relay to them what I hear.
Can't quite tell
I can
where
see
it's
like up to
coming
the
from, but
fountainy thing in the middle.
Also, quick question: are there candles in this church?
No.
Like just strewn around? Oh, God damn it.
There are, but they are not lit.
Can I just light them with my flame?
You can, yes.
Okay. So,
If you want to.
are they?
I
just-
wish-
yeah.
I wish to ready a +1 arrow.
Fine.
I wish to ready a rage.
Fine. If that is what you want to do, that is what you can do. You want to light a candle with your flame.
Yeah.
Somebody quickly Google for me what the light radius of a candle is. I think it's pathetic. I think it's like 5 feet of dim light.
No.
Candle.
I don't want D&D candle light.
5 meter.
No, bright light 5 foot
5
and
foot,
dim light
yes.
initial 5.
Yeah.
Fine.
It's about 10 foot of light, but 5 foot of it is dim.
That's fine, I can do that. Bright light for 5 feet. Low light. 5 feet.
What happens when you get two dim lights meeting each other? Does that make
it's just
bright
dim light? It's just dim light.
So light isn't additive?
No. Just dim light. It's not additive in real life either, really.
I also run across and do the same to this candle. I just want to get as bright as possible, just in case.
Okay.
Right. I'm just gonna shout, Ollie! Come get us!
Silence. Ah, Ragnar. You can just about see from where you are now figures on the floor.
Figures. Action figures.
No, not action figures. You can see
Black.
armoured soldiers.
We're dead.
They appear to be on the ground, not moving.
Are their chests intact?
You can't see from here.
How far away are they?
Quite far.
Can I find a
the very edge of your light radius.
Can I find a pebble or something and just like loose and throw it at them?
Can, yeah.
I do that then.
Okay, roll me an attack roll.
What sort of attack roll? Range, right? Is that a guess?
Yes.
Why are you putting on a weird voice, Owen?
I'm not putting on a weird voice at all.
You are indeed.
I am.
What? That's cocked! That is a cocked roll!
I haven't seen it yet.
It's on the borderline of 16 and 3.
I haven't
19 and 3.
It's not popped up for me.
Yeah, it hasn't popped up for me either.
Popped up for me.
Wait. No, it hasn't popped up for me. That was the earlier stealth roll.
No.
Oh wait, it's not actually.
Oh, the server's been interrupted. Hang on. Connection to the server's been interrupted.
Yeah.
Roll20 is having a moment.
Oh,
there we go. That's it. It's caught up.
See, it's cocked.
It's a 3. It's how they it's how they worked it out. I mean, there's a few of them. There's quite a few of them here. So one of them would hit. One of them would hit, but it's like it's a piddly little hit. Doesn't actually do anything. It's almost non-feelable.
Can I look at the ceiling, see if there's anything on the ceiling?
You can, yeah. You've had your perception check though, so you don't see it. You don't see anything.
Okay.
The rafters are high enough up. You can still see them because you've got 30 feet of dim light. So everything to you at the moment is all in sort of like dim greys. You can just see. So everything is like, it's almost like you're looking through a very dark grey filter at the moment. You can still see, but everything is like a little bit fuzzy. That's how your dark vision works.
Have you told the rest of us?
Yeah. Well, I can't see anything. You guys can see more. Izzy, you seem to keep cutting out every now and again with your audio.
Oh. No, you can see more than the rest of us, can't
you? Can see much further than everyone else, Squish.
Yeah, so let us know that you've seen this.
He's coming to try and sort out your audio. Which is hilarious considering his audio is always broken.
Hey, by the way.
I know, that's why I said it. So yeah, what would you like to do?
It probably keeps cutting out because my laptop can't deal with it.
Probably.
As well.
I'd like to see his reaction.
What would you like to do? What would you like
You
to
keep
do?
having
This is a bit of a predicament.
You shouldn't be watching a stream at the same time because it gives you some extra. Gives you.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't watch the stream at the same time. Also, because that's metagaming. Because you can see everyone else's perspectives at that point.
I'm not metagaming. I'm modeling it.
It's
Nah, I'm just to see your reactions to things.
You just want to see my face, I know.
And to keep an eye on the chat.
But you might see something that you shouldn't see.
You might see something you shouldn't see.
So, bad girl.
No, but that's why I'm being very careful. I'm saying, Ragnar, have you told us about this? All this.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I
now
know
I'm back.
you're
I
trying to
realised
get
what the issue was. The issue on her end was attenuation. So I fixed
I thought it might be.
Right.
I
So
thought it might be
yeah, I mean, I don't see anything, do I? Like, because I didn't
No, you don't.
succeed on my perception roll.
No, you don't see anything. Don't hear anything.
Yeah. Should we just
No.
get a bit closer?
Yeah, I go up to about here, like near Ragnar. Acting as a sort of mobile light source.
Stay there.
Yeah, I stick near Vine.
Stay here.
Right there.
Roll initiative.
Oh.
I've got my initiative roll ready.
As you hear from the rafters a terrifying noise.
See them all.
What was that?
Dropping from the rafters, this large bipedal creature with hard carapace, long spiked tail, with almost a spear on the end of it, with razor sharp claws and elongated head, drops on top of you. And that is where
Oh my god.
we will roll initiative.
I've rolled mine.
Already
So,
done.
Yeah.
as soon as I saw that thing cup down.
Oh.
Hold on. Resetting everything. What's that?
Right,
Oh, that's the line.
Malaya, whenever you're ready.
I got terrible.
Yeah, I wanted to listen to the description, actually. There we go.
Yeah, somebody listens to me whilst I'm talking.
I was listening to the description, not just fucking around, yeah. I liked it better than you.
I was listening as well.
Remember, I did sort of ready an action to loose an arrow at something.
You didn't give me a trigger though.
Oh, oops.
Ah.
You also gave me you were going to ready your rage, but again, you didn't give me a trigger.
Not enough. Alright, let's
Plus-
go!
This creature was stealthed, so it gets a surprise round.
Oh,
No.
Yes, it does.
It's a xenomorph. You
what is
don't
it?
see it until it's eating your face.
What does it roll?
I'm about to tell you. It does roll
Big bad.
shit.
Yay!
echoed.
Yeah, because you can hear me from the room, obviously.
Yeah, I hear him before I hear it on the stream. It's really annoying.
This creature gets to go first because it has its surprise round, and then it'll start with Malaya. So it drops from the rafters and scuttles over to you with incredible speed, seemingly undeterred by the vertical spaces. It comes rushing towards the first creatures that it can see, which happen to be Vine and Seldisa.
Well, that's because I'm holding a bloody torch.
Which of you has the higher dexterity? It is also because you were holding a torch as well, yes.
I
Yeah.
You're 14.
18.
Seldisa goes first. First to react. So, he will...
That's right.
He's going to take a swipe at Vine and a swipe at Seldisa. So, Vine Does a shit 24 hit you?
You know it does.
I know it does. I know. I like us. You are going to take 4 points of slashing damage.
Not as bad as I thought.
That's not too bad.
It's not too bad. It's not terrible. And Saldisa, does a 21 hit you?
Yes.
I thought it might.
Oh my God.
You are going to take 7 points of slashing damage.
Ouch.
I also need you to make me. It's going to be making a dexterity strength saving throw. That's you, Saldisa.
Okay, well that's just a flat D20.
4! You are grappled as this creature's large, elongated, clawed fingers wrap itself around you. And you are now grappled. And that is its turn done. So, Malaya, don't forget to tick off your healths on roll 20 as well.
For reference, I think Malaya would probably be more a healer in this sort of scenario.
We've already talked about this, Squish, don't worry. She knows.
Does she heal before people are down though?
She would do. It depends on how injured they look. At the moment, both Saldisa and Vine don't look terribly injured. And remember, at this point, you would get your stealth attack, your sneak attack.
Right.
So you would get your sneak attack bonus to this.
How does that work? Let me read it through.
So if you hit, you do extra damage.
Okay, so would I use a crossbow because I'm more than 5 meters away? 5 feet away.
Yeah, you can use a crossbow.
And then I just add an extra.
Just use your
2d6 of damage, right?
Do your normal crossbow attack. Oh, Squishy, I can explain. It's fine.
Yeah.
Do your normal crossbow attack. See if you hit, because if you don't hit, it doesn't do anything.
Right.
So roll to hit first. So you get +6.
D20 plus 6.
Yep.
No, it's got to get higher than their AC, isn't it?
Yep.
Xenomorphs are hard to hit.
Is it higher?
16. Sadly, it is not. So the crossbow bolt that you fire out just zings through the air and skims off of its thick, tough carapace. Is anything else that you would like to do? So that was your action to fire a crossbow bolt.
Great.
Anything else that you?
So I can either dash, disengage, or hide.
You could do that as your bonus action, yeah. You've still got your movement as well.
Okay.
I think Malaya probably
Sorry, I'm a bit lost. I don't know what she'd do.
To be honest, I don't think Malaya would do anything at the moment. She'd probably just stay where she can maybe get a better view, but apart from that, I think she'll probably stay. Saldisa!
Okay.
Yes.
You are grappled. So grappled means your speed is 0. You cannot benefit from any bonuses to your speed. It ends if you are incapacitated. Also ends if something removes it, like the Thunder Wave spell. You also, at the end of your turn, can make a strength check to escape. Strength saving throw.
So, can I attack? Oh, I can't really do anything. I can't really do anything.
If you try and attack with your bow, you'll be at disadvantage.
Yeah.
But you can try and attack with your short sword.
Yeah, I'm going to try and attack with my short sword.
Okay. Roll to hit. Because you're not at disadvantage, you just can't move.
E20 plus 6.
No.
My rolls are consistently terrible today.
No.
Sausage rolls.
You don't hit anything, I'm afraid. You swing wide, and it just sails through the air as the creature seems to be very quick and very nimble. This creature. You can make your strength saving throw if you would like to try and escape.
9.
No.
Oh, poor Ash.
It's because it's a flat D20 on strength.
Yeah, you've got no bonuses.
It needs to go for Jim.
So, Ragnar.
I'm just gonna run in there, rage and reckless attack.
Okay, fine. You're raging.
So-
Recklessing. Let me put the token on you for rage.
Rage, and that will also mean that I think as I'm engaged with this guy, every attack on this will be with advantage.
Yep.
So F1. Okay. So /RD20 plus 6 twice. I guess get a crit. Oh, I guess it's another. Ah!
Nope. Again, this creature seems to be very, very thick-skinned, thick hide to it, and it seems to be very difficult to hit. Okay, so
At least Flying gets his advantage.
was that your turn done? Yeah. Fine.
I give a raspberry. That's free.
Fine.
Would you say I'm in? Yeah, I'm in 5 feet of it.
You're
so
within
if I
5. You're
do
easily
try
within
and
5
leave,
feet.
So if I do try and leave, I would take opportunity if
yeah.
I didn't have Misty
yeah.
Step.
If you didn't have, if you want to use your Misty Step, you can use your Misty Step.
Yeah, I'll use Misty Step to move about here,
Fine.
and I'll use my action to pull down a moonbeam.
Oh, he's going Moonbeam.
Well, that means to permeate the church.
Yeah, somehow it works through solid things. Don't ask me how.
You can use it
works.
like.
Surely that means anything that's below this church will get eviscerated. Worms, all sorts of creatures as well.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't have control of it.
Any
so-
birds in the sky, I guess.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Moonbeam is just weird.
Moonbeam OP.
He's really fucking OP. There you go. Should be
I
able to use it now.
I move it about here.
Okay, fine. What do I need to do?
Okay, so you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. 19.
Okay, you succeeded, so you'll take half this damage.
Okay.
Ow! Jesus Christ! 9 points of damage. 9 points of damage.
Can we not rape ears, please, Owen? I'd agree. My ears are down, but I fear for Ashley and everything like that.
Oh!
So I take half. I gotta take 9 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Max half damage! Woo!
Hang on. I need to put. I actually forgot to put its hit points on Roll20. Oh, 9 points of damage.
What's that? Right there.
Okay. So it comes down onto this creature, and the creature starts screeching in pain.
Yeah.
Yay! Cry, baby!
Open volume mixer. Let's not rape your ears again. Let's turn Google Chrome down.
I'm still recovering from that.
I've been waiting for the see the boss bastard to come along.
Hang on,
That's alright.
Let's put it here. I want it loud.
Ah, too loud!
Too loud.
That's good for me. You can always turn Owen down, Ashley, as well.
Right.
I wanted to stream can hear it as well. So.
Oh my goodness.
So that's your turn done, is it fine?
Yeah, I've used both my actions. Well, my
Lovely.
actions. Both actions. So yeah, done.
It is now its action. Ragnar.
Aye.
It whips its spiked tail round to you
Buddy.
and tries to stab you in the chest with it.
So piercing damage, right?
Uh-huh. That's not going to hit you. Shit.
Yep, I've got an outclass of 20!
Really poorly. That won't hit you. That is a 10.
That was
I rolled
only
really
half my armor class.
Yeah, I rolled really shittily. Oh!
Oh, no, roll it twice, Owen. Reckless.
I did, yeah, I already did.
Okay.
No, it's fine. No, don't worry, don't worry. So it whips out, but you just manage, you sort of duck out of the way as you see it flying, whipping through the air towards you. Malaya.
What's happening, baby? I can't get all my shield.
No, it did start its turn in the moonbeam, so it has to make another con saving throw.
When it starts its turn, or is it just when it first goes in?
When a creature enters the spell area for the first time, or when it starts its turn there, it is engulfed
or when it
in ghostly
starts its
flame.
turn there. Okay.
So another con save.
Okay, fine. It fails.
Okay.
Oh!
It's 4.
Come on, max damage, max damage, max damage! Ah!
Oh wait, I did. There we go.
I know where it is. It's just I want to get hold of the.
Yeah.
So that's 10 points of damage. Lovely. Okay.
Pretty damn good.
Ooh.
Moonbeam's powerful.
It would drop Ashley and rush away, moving across to here.
Oh, so I guess I could get an attack.
Out of the moonbeam. You can
So
get an attack of opportunity with your short sword if you would like, Saltisa.
Yes, I am going to get my revenge.
Fine.
14!
You miss.
Ugh.
Oh, he's out of my range, I think. He's out of my range.
Sorry?
I think he's out of my range as
No,
well.
he's in your range. It's where he's been positioned. I meant to keep him in your range.
Fair enough.
Malaya.
So I don't think anyone looks injured, too injured still. But does it get cover with Ragnar there?
You can still move, remember?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do I get advantage on this to hit?
You don't get advantage, but you get your sneak attack. Oh no, you do get advantage because of your pack tactics.
So does Saltisa not get it for what he just did?
Oh, you would have.
Yes, he would.
You would have, yeah.
Roll again, Ashley. Come on! Don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up.
You miss.
Ah, you fucked
I am suffering the worst luck today.
You are, yeah.
Yeah.
So you would get advantage on your attack as well, Malaya, yeah.
Okay. I've got a +6 with my crossbow, so I'll roll that twice.
Oh!
Oh, 23 will
I don't
definitely
think I
hit.
need
Let's
to
see
roll
if we
it
get a
twice.
crit. Yeah, no, so do it again just in case you get a crit.
Do I need to roll again?
Yeah, do it. You may as well, because if you get a crit, you do extra damage. Remember.
Okay.
The first, it doesn't matter.
Not
The first
quite.
one will definitely hit.
So
Okay. So now I roll damage.
Yep.
You got your sneak, you got your basic.
You got your basic damage, and then I
1d6
think
plus
you get
4.
a 1d6 for your sneak.
3 plus 4.
2d6.
Do,
Sorry.
do I do that afterwards?
No, just put in +1 2d6.
Do I do that
You can do that all as one big type.
+1?
So we do it like r/d. I'm just gonna say 10 plus 2d6, just like that,
Yeah.
or whatever. But
So
what
you
was it?
slash
plus
slash
oh,
R
okay.
1d6
Plus
plus
2,
whatever plus
3.
d6s.
+4 plus 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Like that.
That's it. Perfect.
Does that work?
That does indeed. 12 points of damage
Wait.
as the bolt
Take it.
careens through the air and stabs into this creature, managing to find a gap in between its armor plating, and the creature shrieks again in pain.
Oh.
And
I'm scared.
you see the bolt that you've just fired and flew through the air disappears as it melts. As whatever this creature's blood is made of, it melts the metal bolt to
Thank God you're not
just
using
a
+1s.
puddle.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, don't use your +1s.
I assume I need to mark off 2 bolts, or do I do that afterwards?
But one of those is unrecoverable. First one you missed, so you can recover that, potentially.
Oh right, yeah, I'll wait till after then.
Seldisa!
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'll make a note.
I'm going to fire a +1 arrow at it.
Yes, you can do that. That's fine.
Did he have a short sword equipped before?
Yes, you need to drop your short sword.
Yeah, I drop my short sword, and I'll launch a
Wait,
+1 arrow at it.
If he had his bow equipped, surely he needs to pick it up again before?
Oh
Did he
yeah,
drop his bow
actually,
before?
you must have you had to drop your bow to draw your short sword because you to be fair, you said you had an arrow knocked to begin with, which meant you had your bow out. When you got grappled, you would have dropped it. So you need to go and pick it up, which requires an action.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ashley.
Fine, I'll just cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Just cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Yeah.
And pick up your bow,
Fine.
I guess.
Yeah.
And go and pick up your bow.
Don't leave it behind.
Fine. Ragnar.
Alright, I'm just gonna fucking smash him with a reckless attack. Okay. And shit.
Both of them miss.
Oh.
By just like a hair's breadth. Whatever this creature is, it seems to be very, very agile.
AC 17, right?
We'll finish this combat, I think, or maybe this round, and then we'll go for a break.
Alright.
So Vine.
Okie.
I moved my moonbeam over to the creature.
Okay.
And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I could do. No, nothing I could think was a bonus action that would help. So yeah, about that.
Read me the thing for moonbeam again.
Okay, I'll just quickly bring it up. When a creature enters the spell area for the first time, or when it starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames, searing pain.
Fine, so it's not until it starts its turn.
Yeah.
Is that your turn done then?
Yeah, it is.
So,
It's going to start its turn. It made a con 12, con 14, sorry, so it fails.
That fails, yep.
Oh!
Yep, 1 second.
So roll your damage.
Not bad.
Squishy, 21 will hit you.
21 will hit me, yep. Fair enough. Go on. What sort of attack?
And so the other one will miss. So that is a claw swiping at you.
So slashing damage.
Yes, which is 7.
So that'll be 3 or 4.
3, I'll be nice.
Thank you, Owen. Kisses for the DM.
Mwah, mwah. And I think we are going to take a quick break.
Not gonna lie, I think we're doing alright here.
1:45 now. So if we come back at 10:02. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, right, we'll be back in a few minutes. Go and get yourselves a cup of tea, get a drink. Get yourself steeled for what is going to happen next. And we shall see you in 5 minutes. See you in a bit.
else matters, only us.
Through river, root and stone, the distant call of home. So far yet always with us, inside our hearts and bones. No breath or sphere or white mountains sheer can quell the call of home. There is no heart that is quite as bright as the flame that flickers free. Though many walls lay at sight, there is but one that calls to me.
dear, oh dear.
Right, we're back. Let's have a pee break. And we're back into it. So, we come back to the top of the round. Malaya. This is your turn.
Give her! Give him! Go on!
What would you like to do?
I don't... Alright, I don't think anyone's too injured. I need to be monitoring that a bit more closely.
No one's been hit.
I'll have another go with my crossbow. Do I still get advantage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Why are you going? Oh. Do it again. Oh my
Wait.
god!
Do it again, you may as well.
Malaya!
Alright. 20 plus 6.
Both of them hit.
Oh, both
Oh,
of them
with the
hit.
second one I've hit.
Both
Ah,
of them
okay,
hit,
there
yeah.
we go.
Yeah,
So I
both
know
of
it's
them would have
17
hit.
we need to
Fine.
get.
Alright.
So, arrow,
Alright,
the
do
crossbow
I do
bolt
this-
sails through.
Yeah, well, 2d6. And if we basically do the same roll as last
Could I
time.
do the other thing again? Alright, I can do it again.
So
Cool.
the way
Yeah,
sneak
to roll your
attack
damage,
works is when someone else is engaged, or one of your parties engaged with your target, you get sneak attack on them. Is that right? Within
Oh,
5
I
feet.
thought I didn't know if it was like a
If
certain
there's
number
an
of
ally
times with
within
short
5
rest or
feet,
something.
or you get advantage on the attack, you get to apply your sneak attack. You've got both, so you've got an ally within 5 feet, which gives you advantage on your attack. So,
Cool, let's roll it.
just roll it again. 14
14.
So
points
wait.
of damage.
14.
So does that mean Dissa gets sneak attack then? If he's
He does,
got
yeah.
advantage on the. Oh!
If you hit,
Yeah.
14.
but Seldisa only gets
How much did I do
1d6, whereas Malaya gets 2d6 because of her rogue level.
And we're right that the
Yeah.
Xenomorph didn't want to actually move, right? Out of the moonbeam.
I forgot to move him, but doesn't matter.
Point.
It's too
That's good
late.
for us.
Okay, time to attack.
Finally, you've got your bow in hand. This was the
And,
+1, yeah?
Yeah.
That might hit.
Roll it again just in case.
Oh,
Yeah, either of
that's
them would have hit.
crazy.
Yeah, so R/D8 plus 5
Slash,
plus
slash,
1 plus.
Plus your Colossus Slayer.
Yeah, I know, I'm just doing that.
Your crossbow bolt is disintegrated, by the way, Malaya, remember?
D6.
Oh yeah, good point.
So you've fired 3, and you've 2 of them are unrecoverable. Unrecoverable.
No,
Oh,
2.
that's not be very nice to Ashley.
Yeah.
He's gonna lose all his arrows.
25.
25
Fuck
points
me!
of damage as the arrow sails through the air, catching this creature in
Whoa!
the top of its skull
Ashley.
and exploding it.
Actually, just to let you know, you can do a 2. If you do 2d6, it rolls 2d6s.
Oh,
You don't have to. You could have done 2d8 as well. As the
How come
creature.
there's so much there?
Sorry.
There's Colossal Slayer.
Why
There's
does Ashley
Hunter's
get so
Mark.
much?
Wait, why have you
There
done 2d6? Oh, because you've got Hunter's Mark as well.
yeah.
Yeah, he's got Hunter's
Wow.
Mark, he's got Colossus Slayer, he's got Sneak Attack, he's got fucking loads. See, this is why Seldisa is a damage dealer. He's a fucking damage dealer, but he's squishy as shit.
Is he dead?
It is dead.
But
He said his skull was blown
arrow?
open.
The +1 arrow,
Yeah.
however, doesn't seem to be affected by this creature's blood.
oh, magic items aren't affected by the blood.
Oh shit, I wish I realised that earlier.
You don't have any magic. You don't have any magic
she
ammunition,
does.
though.
She
No,
does.
she doesn't. She just has ordinary crossbow bolts.
I've got +1
Have you?
crossbow bolt.
Yeah, we've
Oh,
got four.
okay.
No, I've
I
got
forgot
4
about that
+1s.
Yeah, she's using her
You've got 4
+1
plus
crossbow.
So, the
Yeah.
creature is dead. You can all have. Figure it out. It's 700 divided by 4. Somebody maths that. 700 divided by 4.
175?
Yeah, that
No.
sounds about right.
Right.
Yeah.
175.
Yeah,
Woo!
175 sounds about right. You will get 175 XP.
It's a decent amount of XP.
As the creature in its death throes. Hang on.
Is Malaya at the right level of XP?
Yes. I've already sorted all of this out, Squishy.
Paddy.
Just adding it. 175. Add.
Mind your ears. Screams in pain. And collapses to the ground.
And normally I'd say I want to loot the body, but considering the acidic blood, I'm not going to touch it.
The body itself is... The carapace doesn't seem to be affected by its blood. But there is now a hole being bored into the ground by this creature's acidic blood.
Is it falling through the hole?
It's melting into the hole. Like in full alien style, it is melting through the floor and the body is going with it.
Interesting. Can we check these bodies as well? Make sure there's no, like...
You want to check the bodies?
I want to check there's no chest protrusions or anything like that, or anything that's going to, like, burst out.
So,
Nothing on the plates.
there is lots and lots of bodies strewn around. There's a good sort of like 6 or 7 of them strewn around on the floor. It seems as though they had their last stand here, and many of them, a couple of them do have. Many of them are like ripped to shreds. So they are, you can see bite and tooth marks all over them, chunks ripped, chunks of flesh ripped out. Yeah. You can see claw marks dragged along their skin and their flesh. And a couple of them do sport the familiar looking chest cavity explosion.
Okay. Are there any that haven't got like a exploded chest cavity?
There's plenty. There's only a couple of them that have this exploded chest cavity.
Can we crush the chest cavities of those?
The ones that have that don't have it appear to be mutilated, like properly ripped to shreds.
Okay, I was hoping to maybe kill a chest burster before it came out.
There is one, however, that doesn't seem to be dead.
Is it got a thing on its face?
Oh my god.
No.
Alright, I want
Also, you don't know this.
Oh.
That is metagaming.
Okay. I mean, at very most, I put forward the theory of, like, parasites.
Yeah, you did. But you don't know how it works, because you haven't seen it work yet.
Is this moonbeam going to go?
The moonbeam will disappear, yeah.
Yeah.
We're out of combat now?
You're out of combat, yeah.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Right, I shout out to the man.
He seems to be sort of like mostly unconscious.
Alright, I run up to him. I just tap on him. Is anything on his face or anything?
No, nothing on his face.
Alright,
Again, you don't know that though, so you wouldn't be looking for that.
I know, but obviously if I see something on his face, I don't want to...
I would have told you if there was something wrapped around his face, though.
Yeah. Alright, I want to shake him, like, awake.
Shake him awake. Okay. So, the figure that you see in front of you is a 6 foot, seems to be a 6 foot tall figure. He is wearing Imperial armor.
Ooh.
So you can see the crest, the Emperor's crest emblazoned on it, and he's wearing plate armor.
Should we kill him?
And carrying a shield. So he carries a tall, like a tower shield and a longsword. You can see in his hands. And as you shake him, he comes round.
Damn it, I was going to say we should probably disarm him first.
It's too late now.
Yeah, I know.
We just saved his life, so quite frankly, if he's not...
Hello.
Forgiving...
Well, what happened?
Creature! Killed!
What creature? Did you see it? We haven't seen it. We've seen one of them yet. It jumped us from the darkness, and we couldn't see.
I point at the oozing mess that's behind us.
So it's now like a hole. You can't actually see it from where you are anymore. The hole is that big.
It's a creature with a black carapace and a spear-like tail.
That matches what I saw, but we didn't see that much.
Well,
it's dead.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. Sadly, by the looks of it, the rest of my men seem to be in a different story.
What the hell's up with their chests?
I don't know. I haven't. They weren't like this earlier. Oh, my head. I must have blacked out.
Are you seriously hurt? Do you need help?
No, I'm fine. I must have gotten knocked backwards and been knocked out as I hit the ground.
Do you know what has happened to the people of this village?
No, we just had reports that the village was being attacked, and they just seem to have been like they've disappeared. Nothing seems to be around.
Do you?
I'm just gunning that he's gonna be a chest burster. Out of character, I could just tell.
But we have to help him because.
I know.
Anyway.
How are you feeling? I'm surprised you're alive.
I feel a little bit. I don't know. I feel a little bit. My head is pounding. I think I must have gotten knocked backwards, and the force of it had like knocked me out.
But how are you alive? Look at it. Some chests are burst. Others are eviscerated. What happened?
I don't know. We were attacked. Something just came out of the darkness and shredded my men. My men were being killed around me. Also, Malaya, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were waiting for
what is that? A D20 plus 2?
Plus your wisdom saving throw modifier, yeah.
Saving throws. Yeah.
Seeing more of these bodies.
Oh shit.
Roll me a D100, darling.
Wait, what's this?
Oh no.
None of your business.
Seeing these bodies sort of helps confirm my power story theory.
Shit! Yeah, it's reminding her. Malaya,
258.
You're crafty with the medical arts.
Hold
Can
on.
you check this man up? Oh.
I need to give Izzy some information first. You've rolled a D100, 20. Ooh, okay. Okay.
Oh.
Malaya, you are paralyzed.
Oh my god.
Malaya?
So should I go back? Wait, did that
Roll
only
a
just happen, or
D10.
should I be back over by the creature?
I would say that it will probably take a minute or two to come into effect. Roll a D10.
Right.
9 minutes.
9 minutes, indeed. So Malaya is just stopped, frozen in place, retreated into her.
You guys don't know it's going to be 9 minutes, by the way.
Oh yeah, I know,
know
but
that yet.
can we shake her awake or whatever, like alert?
You can try.
I'll try. I'll just try and almost like slap her out of it.
Doesn't do anything.
Did you know?
Oh,
Did you
you're
notice?
slapping her out of it.
In a friendly way, not like trying to hurt her, but like trying to like do like
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Did you notice any other creatures?
No, there may well have been multiple of them, but everything was dark and we couldn't see anything.
Does he look healthy?
He looks fine. He's wearing like plate armor, so you can't really see much of him. He seems to have had some injuries, but nothing serious from what you can tell.
There's a reason why you put him in plate. I can tell.
How does your stomach feel?
Why would you ask
Metagaming.
that?
We can't know. We can't
know that.
ask that.
Can't possibly know that.
Okay. Is there anything on his face that would look out of the ordinary? Like,
No.
Okay.
You also can't really see his face for the plate helmet that he's wearing.
Can we ask him to remove his helmet?
Yes, he removes his helmet. He's got he's a fairly sort of like handsome built face, fairly angular. He's got a dark sort of like black brown beard and very short cropped hair of the same colour.
And still no markings or anything that indicate anything suspicious.
Nothing.
Anyway, we should probably go outside.
Is Malaya following or just stuck?
Malaya, after 9 minutes, if you're just wandering out, she won't. But after 9 minutes, she can move again.
I mean, obviously, I'm not going to abandon Malaya, but yeah.
No.
Carrier.
Yeah, if you were going to go, you tried to shake her. So, like, everything is, like, solid, stiff. She's completely paralysed. Her body is just, like, stopped.
Are you just gonna like leave me there? You just don't care.
No, I'm going to pick her up. I'm not leaving her behind.
Wait, could I use a medicine check on her to see?
You can attempt to, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Revive her.
Roll a medicine check. It's whatever it is. It doesn't seem to be a physical problem. You can't see any physical cause as to why this would be happening. Just that she is paralysed.
What if we cover her eyes?
You cover her eyes. Her eyes are still open. She's paralysed.
Ollie, should we just bring her outside of the church?
You're gonna carry her on her back.
I'm not blinking.
I want to ask the name of the guy.
My name is Helios Bluehand. I am a sentinel of the Imperial Army.
I'd recommend you stay near.
I was planning on it. If whatever this creature has done has taken out an entire squad of Imperial trained men, you seem to have taken it down by whatever skill you have. But I believe that we can help each other.
I believe.
I'm having a. It's just remember what happened in
Ibra.
Yeah, Ibra. The exact same thing. Exact like bodies torn apart and chest bursted.
Does he know about Ibra? This man, was he one of the Imperial guys? I'm going to ask him.
Have you heard about what happened in Ibra?
Ibra, the town to the north that was attacked by bandits.
I don't think it was bandits.
Looking at the bodies back there, it was exactly the same situation. Bodies, chests, like, busted out.
The wall.
Interesting.
This is painting a disturbing. I'm coming to quite a disturbing conclusion. What if the wall has been breached in places we don't know? It's an incredibly possible situation that the wall has been breached.
This is potential. I know nothing more than the fact that me and my men were sent here to investigate a disturbance. Nothing more, nothing less.
Well, I'm still wary of you. I'm surprised you're alive. The creature didn't eat you.
I am surprised myself, frankly.
So please don't take any offense when I say I don't trust you quite as such.
I am of the same opinion of you, Master Dwarf.
If my paratourism theory is correct, a lot of these other bodies look like they've already gone through gestation. So it could mean that you might not have been affected by these creatures.
Gestation? What?
Time it takes for them to grow up.
We don't know this, actually.
I mean, I'm talking about it as
you can guess it from the fact that if he thinks it's a parasite,
Ah.
Because you've had enough
Ollie.
information to guess that it could be a parasite, so you can probably like surmise that the other ones have had something. Something has happened. So if it's happened to them, why would it not have happened to him?
Late bloomer. Lower dose. How long have you been here?
I don't know. We arrived here last night.
Ollie. Let's leave and bring Malaya with her. She seems shocked. She's paralyzed.
Let's worry about now that Malaya would probably start out of the her paralysis. Paralysis.
You okay, Malaya?
What happened?
You were aware of what was going on. You were just paralysed.
Oh, okay.
You just retreated into yourself.
Oh,
but you were still aware.
Happened, Malaya? Are you alright?
Oh.
Yes.
So I think for Malaya, it probably would have been like flashbacks. You kind of phased things out. You only like half heard what was all going on around you, but you had flashbacks
Have
of
you ever
the
actually
same
asked?
sort of. No, you haven't. The same sort of clacking and screeching noises that you heard on the day that your parents died.
Alright, Malaya, I don't think we can ask you. Back in Ibra, what did you see before you got put in that basement?
Very little. Your family would have hidden you down there fairly early on as soon as they heard the sounds of fighting from the town. You heard screeching and clawing.
And the alarm going.
So she wouldn't have
But
seen
then
it.
there were the marks on top of the cellar door, weren't there? So they were trying to get in. So they came pretty close to me.
Yeah. You would have heard like scraping and clawing noises.
Okay. Well then, let's get out of here.
Let's get back.
Can we at least? I just want to at least just check out the blacksmith, if that's okay.
You can do that if you want.
Go.
I don't have a blacksmith. So
Oh my god, the music!
Oh, it's coming to it, isn't it? So we're going to go to the ruined store instead.
I recognise this place. You've used it before with
I have, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember where, but I remember you've used it before.
Oh, I don't think I've used this one. No, I don't think I've used this one. I used the temple before.
I'm thinking of the one with the well outside with I forget what was Matt's character's name again? The dwarf. Fognar, yeah.
Yeah.
This looks very familiar to me. A screaming child house.
Oh no, this is a completely different one. Completely. Different
I know. Completely different.
Objects and tokens. Paste.
I would like a token. Yes, please.
Nope, there. Boop.
Oh wait, yeah, it's still night. Also, something that I've found is that I have a torch in inventory, so that provides 20-foot radius of light and an additional 20 of dim light. So I could quickly light that. Might produce flame. Couldn't I?
Figure that one out.
Yeah, I found it in my equipment. I didn't realise I had one.
There you go.
What, yeah, the torch?
You should
There
be
we go.
producing light now. There we go.
Yeah, I am.
Alright. Can we just have a little look, see if there's any danger?
You can roll a perception check, yeah.
Yeah. Can we walk around stealthily, or is it too late for that?
You can stealth if you want.
Right, here's my perception. And here's my stealth.
Well, I think because of my shock
Here's my
state,
perception.
I forgot to pick up my bolts.
Yeah, you forgot to pick up your bolts.
Oh wait, I've got to do my perception.
Wait, she didn't have any bolts to pick. Oh, she only had one.
She had one.
Oh, actually, didn't pick up. did actually pick up his arrow.
You didn't say you were going to pick up your +1 arrow, so you have lost that +1 arrow, unless you want to go back and pick it up later.
I don't really want to pick up since because it's all surrounded by that acid.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's the problem.
Has he re-picked up his short sword?
He hasn't.
You never said you did that either.
Oh, Christ.
I give Ashley my short sword.
Thank you.
Because I am not using it.
Let me roll for Helios.
You were very lucky, Ashley. I had one.
Helios rolls with disadvantage and has a -1. So Helios, walking around in heavy plate, heavy plate mail, with a big tower shield and longsword, rolled a 1.
Wow.
So it's not difficult to hear you guys, as Helios is making so much noise. Is going as he walks around, creaking as he goes. I can't do much about it, Master Dwarf.
Oh no.
What? You're right, Izzy. Izzy?
Hello?
You okay, Iz?
Isabel!
I'm gonna go check on her.
Go check on her, see if she's alright. So. Oh?
Ooh, what was that?
I don't know. Izzy's disappeared.
Oh, yeah, Izzy's gone.
There she is.
Hello?
She's back. She's back, but we can't hear her.
This music isn't helping.
I know. I'm evil. Just waiting to find whether or not we can get Izzy back.
Izzy?
Hello.
Can you hear?
She's back. She's in the call.
Can you not hear
Izzy's
me?
mic
hear
is
you now.
I can hear you.
behind.
We can hear you now.
She's got a load of delay though, I noticed.
Hello?
I said things until like 5 seconds.
Hello?
Hello.
I'm here!
Hi. We can hear you
Hello.
a little bit.
Can you
So
hear
what's all
me?
our stealths?
Shall I just use my laptop?
Just
Shall I
use
just use my laptop mic?
Yeah, just use that for a bit. Well,
No,
sort you out with
it's
a better
not
mic.
your laptop mic.
I
It's,
Okay.
just need to roll thoughts.
Yeah, so I can hear all of you.
Izzy, your microphone's fine. I can hear you fine.
I'm gonna use the laptop.
Izzy, that's not going to fix anything. The issue was your Discord itself.
Yeah, but you say I just cut out for ages.
Yeah, you
I've
got
got
out for ages because your Discord froze up.
Oh, okay.
That's what it
Alright.
was.
We'll fix it later. It's fine.
So what were we
Keep going.
rolling for?
You rolled for stealth.
Oh. It does that a lot.
Well, my stuff was awful.
It's not. It wasn't as bad as thingies.
That's true.
Why
Can
do
you
roll
get a
again,
zero when you
Sildisa?
roll?
the top one is perception and the bottom one is stealth.
Fine. Yeah, you can make a perception check. Anyone who hasn't done so already.
Oh yeah, what was my
Surely,
perception?
if our stuff's already been ruined by.
What was your
I rolled a
perception? I don't
16.
know.
I rolled a 16.
My perception was a 12, my stealth was an 18.
Yeah, my
Okay.
perception was a 16, my stealth was a 4.
Okay. Okay. Right. So,
What do we
none of you
perceive, Owen?
hear anything. But you walk into the blacksmith store,
Oh.
and there doesn't seem to be anything in particular wrong. Seems to be no issues. The place does seem to be covered in some spider webs, but more spider webs
Ew.
than you would assume would be natural. But apart from that,
Oh my
doesn't seem
god.
to be anything out of the ordinary. You can't hear anything. You can't see anything in there. Seems to be fine. What would you like to do?
Run away!
I'd like to throw my old phone in the bin because it's doing its issue.
I just want to just check and see if the blacksmith's alive or not.
Don't think.
Yeah, okay, where are you looking?
So just sort of making our way sort of through the building.
Okay.
What's over here?
You can see exactly what's over here.
Nothing. Bugger all.
Yeah, the place just seems to be deserted.
Ollie, back to the other way.
Apart from, well, you obviously can't see past that wall because I haven't done the dynamic lighting on here.
Yeah, I know.
Ollie, I want to go to this room. As soon as I step into the room.
In here, there's even more cobwebs.
Yeah.
Do they just look like normal cobwebs?
Yeah, they look like fairly normal cobwebs. They're larger than normal, but they're fairly normal cobwebs.
Well,
And you can see in the far corner a ruined staircase. You can't really get down it. You'd have to like properly climb down it. But it's been like stuff has collapsed down on top of it. The stairs themselves are like shattered, and it seems like almost like part of the roof has collapsed down on top of it. The cobwebs around here as well are much thicker, and there seems to be like large pods, like you would see from a normal spider having cocooned a fly.
Hello, is it working?
Like hello.
Owen keeps cutting out. Owen, you cut out. Welcome back.
Ugh. Discord is having a moment.
Discord's having a shit. Discord's having a shit.
Yeah, Squishy, that's not helping, thank you. So, the cobwebs in here seem to be thicker, denser, larger than a normal cobweb would be. They seem to be coated across the walls, all over. And you can see on the far end that there are cocoons of web.
Ooh.
Humanoid-sized cocoons.
Oh.
There's a spider in here. Giant spider.
I back away.
You don't get a chance to, I'm afraid, Malaya, because...
Oh no!
As you try to do that... Oh, shit. Sorry, that is a natural 20.
Oh no.
Everyone roll initiative.
You got bit.
Oh my
Someone got bit.
god.
And I will explain what happens to you.
To me or Malaya or
Malaya, because she was the first one to try and run out the door.
Oh, I rolled terribly.
Oh.
It's killed
I
Malaya.
moved towards the door, I didn't leave.
Yeah, well,
Oh my
you
god.
closed the door, you were kind of, it looked like you were trying to leave, so it still would have done it. As its surprise
Just
round
backing away, getting behind everyone.
goes
Okay.
off. Hold on. It gets a surprise round. This is what it does during its surprise round. Remember to update your figures on the turn timer. Oh wait, hang on, it's not coming up.
We've not seen it yet. We don't know what
You have not seen it yet, no. That turns.
It's a spider.
I don't want to see it.
Is
Don't
it
want to see
clicking?
it.
Izzy, you know if you zoom in, it makes the spider go away.
What?
Don't believe him.
Shut up!
If you zoom in, the spider goes away.
Don't believe him.
I'm nearly going to try that. You're such a bastard.
Where are you going to?
So Dita, don't forget to pop your
Yeah.
roll in. Thank
For some
you.
reason, it keeps going to 0.
It's probably because
Lag.
other people are typing at the same time. Doesn't like it when it does that.
That's
As
first last time and last this time.
a spray of web
It's
flies out from the corner, and you can just see, those of you with dark vision, and in the light of the torch, you can see a creature hiding on the ceiling upside down.
Oh my god.
As it sprays
hello.
this web
No.
at Malaya. Malaya, you are going to take a lot of damage, I'm afraid, my darling. You are going to
Bye-bye.
take... Oh shit. That is 20, 26, 31 points of damage.
She's dead.
She's down. 31 points of damage.
Fuck.
Well, fuck.
31 points of acid damage. You
Do
are
I need
restrained.
to put it in as a minus number or just put 0 or
You
what?
just go down to 0, it's fine. You go down to 0 and start making death saving throws.
Okay.
Next turn. Next
Jesus
time you're in your turn.
Christ.
As you are restrained and grappled by this this creature. Hang on. Yeah, you're restrained. You fall prone, and you are restrained by this webbing.
Hello?
Hello, Owen.
Hello.
Hello. You died again. Welcome back.
Hello. Yes, so Malaya is currently unconscious on the floor as this, whatever this thing has done, it's sprayed this webbing at her, and this webbing seems to be like corrosive and acidic, and it's eating away, and the damage is knocked Malaya down to the ground, and you are restrained. That's its surprise round, so it gets to go again. Sadly, its web does not recharge, but it comes scuttling forwards.
That's not sad. That's good. I'm glad.
To attack Ragnar. Yeah, so it scuttles forwards, and this creature has the same hard black carapace and elongated head as the previous creature.
Oh, it's a Venus spider!
Tail with a spiked end. It's not quite a spider. It has 4 legs, but has 2 arms and a massive jaw. I'll send you a picture of it later. It's kind of. Do you know the bugs from Starship Troopers?
Yeah,
great. We're not just fighting the xenomorphs, we're fighting the arachnids.
It's a cross between the two of them. It's like a hybrid of the two. It's going to attack Ragnar. It's going to try and bite you. It rolls an 11, which misses you. And it's going to fling its tail out to Vine. Yeah, it's going to fling its tail out to Vine and try and pierce him in the side. Vine, that is a 16 to hit you.
Yep.
However, you feel a gauntleted hand on your shoulder as Helios grabs hold of you and yanks you out of the way and takes the blow himself, which just clangs against his armour.
What a nice guy!
As Helios uses his Vigilant Guardian as a reaction.
Is he a paladin?
No, he's a fighter.
I'm guessing. Oh, he's a fighter.
He's a fighter. Level 4 fighter. He uses his Vigilant Guardian trait to grab hold of you and yank you out of the way, pulling himself into the way of the blow, which just crashes against his armour, doing no damage at all.
More shindig.
And that's its turn. Ragnar.
Right, I'm just gonna shout. Get a portion. Get a portion in Malaya, Vine. And then I'm gonna rage and. Oh yeah, that as well. Yeah. Heal the Malaya. I'm just gonna smash the spider with a reckless attack whilst raging.
Okay. Go for it.
Right. So slash RD 20 plus 6. Twice over.
That one.
Hopefully that one hits.
Yes, it does.
Alright. Let's hit it. 8 plus 6. Oh, that was so close to being a 1.
13 points of damage.
Woo!
As the warhammer comes crashing down on top of this creature, and you hear a sickening crunch as the carapace absorbs some of the blow. And the sort of like its acidic blood starts leaking out. So that's 13, yeah.
Ooh, hefty hit then, I guess.
Is that your turn done?
That is my turn done. I blow raspberry as a free action.
Fine.
I turn and use healing word on Malaya.
Fine. How much do you heal Malaya for?
One sec, just got to mark the spell slot. 1d4 plus 5. Now, the main reason... Oh! Max heal!
Oh! Max heal!
Yeah, but the main reason I did that is because it counts as a bonus action, which allows me to cool down a moonbeam.
Did it require you to spend a spell slot?
Yes.
Then you can't do Moonbeam.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you can't burn 2 spell slots in the same turn.
Oh, true. Shit.
Okay.
If it was a cantrip, I'd let you do it as a cantrip, but because you've done... Because it costs a spell slot.
Okay, so I cast Frostbite on it then.
You can cast Frostbite on it if that's a cantrip.
Yep.
Okay.
So it
takes... action. I need to make a con 15 saving throw. Which I fail.
There we go.
I rolled a 6.
And 1d6. Max
6.
damage!
You're doing really well.
Yay!
As this like cone, like stream of cold energy comes out of Vine's hand, and just streaks across.
The best thing about it is, actually, yeah.
Alright, so this. Oh, that's not so this.
Helios will come charging forwards, and swing his long sword, this elegant weapon, at the creature, taking a slice at it. Does get advantage because of your abilities.
Yep.
That one's cocked, so I'm going to re-roll that one. He rolls a 21 to hit it, which will almost certainly hit. And as it's a +1, he does 11 points of damage to it as he slashes into the creature.
Are we going to kill this thing in one round?
I do.
Well, that might be really good if we did.
So it was 11. What was it? 1d8 plus 3, right? I rolled a 6. No, 9. 9 points of damage. So, 9 points of damage as the long sword goes slashing into it, into the creature. So these are your turn.
Okay.
Counted.
Okay. I'm going to attack with a +1 arrow.
Okay.
Slash d20 plus 9 plus 1. But as I got advantage, I can.
Yes!
Okay, so so that is
You were not meant to
Oh
have
my
this quite so
goodness.
easy.
Fucking hell, Ashley. So you, well, I forget. What's the rule on the
Just
double
the
damage?
base damage, so it doesn't double your sneak attack or your Colossus Slayer.
okay.
So you
Just the basic damage.
Well,
2d8
otherwise, that would be a bit OP.
plus
So
5.
is it a D8? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 8
So-
plus a D8 plus your modifier plus your Colossus Slayer plus your sneak attack.
Yep.
So remember the way that we do it is we max out the dice and then roll them again. 28 points of damage.
Is
As
it
the
dead,
arrow
Owen?
soars through the air and slashes into this creature. He's still alive.
Must be very.
Malaya, you, on the start of your turn, are dead again. Because you take 10 points of
Thank
acid
God.
damage.
What?
As the
Thank God
web
it's up
that
again.
you are still restrained in is still eating away at your clothing and, like, flesh. You take 10 points of damage and you are unconscious again, I'm afraid, my dear.
I don't know.
Wait, if she got hit again, would she have died instantly?
Yeah. Well, no, she would have taken death saving throws.
Oh, that's
So-
true, yeah.
Sadly, Malaya, my darling, you are unconscious again. Sorry.
That's what you get for running away.
It's bad luck.
I was trying to get behind everyone! I'm a
It looked
healer, I
like you
wasn't
go
supposed
for
to
the
be
door,
run.
though, so it would have attacked you.
It's alright, I know why, but like, I wasn't running away.
You could have given the death blow at this point. God damn it! Yeah, fine.
It gets to roll to see if it gets its web back, which it doesn't. It is, however, going to attack Ragnar with his bite. It's going to try and bite down on Ragnar. Gets advantage because you reckless.
Yep.
That is
Wait, no, wouldn't it?
21.
Wouldn't it be like?
Okay, go ahead.
Did it fail the con save
What
from
do you mean?
frostbite?
It did, yeah.
Oh!
What does
So
Frostbite
it has
do then?
disadvantage on the next. It has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Oh, okay.
I suppose said that's a melee weapon. It doesn't really matter because I rolled 2 16s anyway.
Ah,
The both
So
of
they
them
rolled
were same.
216.
So it's a 21 to hit you, regardless, which will hit you.
Oh, okay, I see.
Because I rolled 2 16s. So 21 will hit. So you take It's because it hasn't hit anyone yet, really, with this. You take 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay, so that's 5.
And 11, 12 points of acid damage.
Okay, so that's 17.
17, yeah. And its tail is going to whip out at Helios and try and hit him.
Sure, what would be Soldissa? After that damage, Soldissa hit him.
What's its reach? 10 feet. Actually, it will be Zeldisa. That's a 17 to hit you, Zeldisa.
ouch.
That will hit.
Sorry,
Lovely.
Ashley.
Shouldn't have said anything. And this is a lot of damage as well. As its like razor pointed tail comes sailing through the air at you and pierces into your side. Oh, that is 12 points of damage.
I still live.
He's got 1 point of health left, I bet.
It's just like 4.
4.
Ragnar, it is your turn.
Right.
Just be thankful it hasn't got its fucking web back.
Reckless! Reckless!
Go for it.
Reckless!
Go for it.
Ah! Come on.
No.
Bastard! I shout, heal Malaya again! Get that fucking web off there!
Yep, no, you swing and miss. And that's the end of your turn. Vine.
Can I take an action to try and pry the web off Malaya?
You can make a... I will let you make a strength check against it, yeah.
Oh no, that's like the worst thing that could
Oh, the like music on.
Things don't come free, unfortunately.
Sadly not.
Oh.
Okay.
You try and pull Malaya out of this web that's constricted around her, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. So that's an action.
Well, I think she could probably take a turn of healing.
I'll say a bonus action.
Wait, a bonus action to try and do the prying.
Yeah, I'll say a bonus action. That'd be nice.
So I can use my action to call a moonbeam on this creature to try and kill it as fast as possible.
You want to moonbeam it with Malaya still dead on the ground?
Yeah.
You sure? Considering if she takes damage again, she's going to have 2 death saves.
I would. She takes.
Oh Jesus! Okay,
remember, if she takes damage while she's down, she gets 2 death save failures.
Cure wounds. Yeah.
Okay, you can use cure wounds. I thought you might.
Oh really? Oh Jesus! Okay, I use cure wounds on her.
Okay.
So that's 1d8 plus 5.
I thought you might.
I didn't know about the whole damage. Well, yep. 10
points of damage! You've got 10 points of health, Malaya!
That's just enough for us to die again!
Oh,
she's going down again.
You need to make 2 constitution saving throws as well for me, my darling.
I know.
I forgot about these.
This is where
I didn't.
This is where you get a Silcher situation again, where we give Malaya
scars.
Oh,
Constitution saving throws, please.
that's a shit. Oh, Malaya never goes down.
No, she doesn't. This is the first time she's been down.
Right, what am I doing?
I thought it
Just
down
2d20s.
Saving throws. 2 of them, please.
Exactly my point. I know it's 2d20s.
Saving throws, yeah.
Saving throws, yeah. Constitution saving
throws. Yeah, is it 2d20s?
No, just roll them separately.
Yeah, but I've got a +0, so...
Yeah, it's just a flat d20 then. And then just roll the 2 d20s separately.
Right.
4, that's a fail. 11 is a pass though.
There we go.
So, I need you to roll me...
She loses an arm.
A d20. You can press up and it'll just do the next one. Oh, that's fine, it's a minor scar.
I think that's a scar.
A minor scar, so it's a small, tiny little scar. So you've got a slight burn mark from the acid of the thing, of the web. Is that your turn done then, Vine? Ollie?
Well, I can't. I don't have anything else I can do, so yeah, it is.
Helios.
It is.
Will again rush forwards to attack this creature with advantage. Shit. That is a lot. 23 to hit. Which will definitely hit. There's my nice d8. There it is. Sadly though, he does fuck all damage. As he hits for like 4. Seldisa.
Okay. My turn. I'm gonna use another +1 arrow.
24 will hit.
With your advantage.
Yeah, 24 will hit.
Yeah. $19!
19 points of damage.
I think it's dead.
Interesting.
Oh.
As the creature drops down dead.
Okay, so now it's a rush to save Malaya.
Yeah.
Who is still bound up in the web. So this Malaya, tis your turn.
Wait, so this is not done yet.
If Saldita wants to move, he can't do anything because he uses action.
Bonus actions.
What can you do as a bonus action?
Well, just like Vine, to try and like pry him out or something.
Yeah, you can give it a go.
Yeah, I'll head over to Malaya and try and see if I can help get that stuff off of her.
I know what Saldisa's strength mod is. So
Oh yeah, mine is too. Well, might as well just see if I'm lucky.
You're really, really fucking lucky. No. Not enough.
Ragnar, Helios, help us over here.
Malaya! You take
10 points of damage.
12 points of damage.
Oh!
Fuck's sake!
And are unconscious
Roll
again. Roll a Constitution saving throw, yeah. 11 is a pass.
That's it. Thank God. Right.
Ragnar.
Okay, I'm gonna try something slightly different rather than just brute strength. Can I make it? Yeah, I can make it to her easily. So that's 15 here.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I wanted to see if I can grab a dagger and just cut her free.
Yep. Strength check.
Strength check. Oh.
Yep.
Slash
a mundane dagger, yeah.
Oh wait, no. Can I use my warhammer actually to try and pry it off? My +1 warhammer.
How? It's a warhammer. How are you gonna pry? You're basically just smacking Malay, going, "Get up!"
No, I'm grabbing like a good chunk of web with the warhammer and then just pulling it.
That's a strength check.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
RD20 plus 3.
I mean, in Monster Hunter, you can cut off limbs using a hammer.
Yeah, I don't
Is that good enough?
It's enough to free Malaya.
Okay,
She's
anyone got
still
a potion?
unconscious on the floor.
Vine, use a potion or a spell on her again. She should be fine from here.
Oh, okay.
But that's your turn done, that's the end of it.
I don't want to use my greater healing potion just yet.
Yeah, I'll use Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Just on her.
Roll the health.
1 sec. Expend spell slot. Slash out. Yeah, but... and I know there's a boss coming. Okay, that's bad.
7-0. Malay, you're alive again.
Wait,
can we just like...
Can we retreat?
What, with 6 health?
You get 6 health back.
Am I on 6 health?
You are, yeah.
Yes.
We need to leave at this point.
Should we just retreat a little bit and have a short rest?
I was probably saying, can't let somewhere play and have a long rest.
I mean...
Wait, how far was the airship?
It was a 1.5-day walk.
Oh.
We can start. We need to leave.
I think so. We need to rest up. Get your spell slots back.
I doubt that we are going to get a chance to leave. These creatures seem to thrive in the darkness. I don't think that we are going to be able to leave under the cover of night. Maybe during the day, but...
Can we barricade this room up?
We can try.
I don't want to... These are cocoons. I don't find it safe sleeping with these.
Oh, shit! I want to crush the cocoons.
We're going to crush the cocoons, okay. They seem to be made of the same sort of web that you have seen previously, that Malaya was wrapped up in, and there's the same sort of thing. You crack one of them open, and it seems to be that the figure inside is partially decomposed. But it looks to be each one looks to be several of the like townsfolk. You find one of them dressed in like a blacksmith's garb. Some of it has been disintegrated, some of it hasn't, and you would assume that this is your contact that you were sent here to meet.
Right. Shall we just barricade up a room here, because I don't feel safe going out, but I think we might be safe staying in. Like the walls aren't breached, right? The
walls aren't breached, no.
Structurally sound, okay?
They're fine, yeah.
Okay, if we like hunker down in here, move the spider body outside.
The spider body, which is currently boring a hole through the floor into the cellar below.
Oh, there's a cellar.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Can I just have a look into the cellar?
Well, the cellar, there's no way down in there. Because currently the staircase is shattered and broken. Okay. So there's no actual way down there.
That case,
it's a good 30-foot drop.
Shall we barricade ourselves out here, both doors? That way, the front door is barricaded and the back room is barricaded, and we can just take a little short rest.
Certainly.
Yeah, I think that.
Yes,
So take some tables and chairs and just any sort of equipment we can, just to like stop anything from getting inside, and just be as quiet as a mouse.
Okay.
How's Helios looking for health-wise? Could he?
Helios has not taken a single point of damage.
Right. Can Helios stand guard while we do this?
Yes. If you need me to stand guard, that's fine. I specialise in defence, so.
Right. Do we succeed at a short rest if we want to take one?
So,
everyone,
what I need you to do is I need you to roll me, I would say roll me a strength check. Those of you who are assisting with building these barricades, to see how effective a barricade you make.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Ragnar.
Oh dear. Helios seems to be taking a look around, keeping vigilant whilst you're doing this, like you asked him to.
Can we ask if you're barricading as well? For God's sake, Senator, how are you doing that?
Where was that roll earlier?
That was like the strength check.
Where was that earlier? When Malaya was dying in a web of acidic, like a carapace of acidic web.
I am that
Right, can we ask Helios to help us with the barricading?
You can ask him to help, yeah, if you want to ask him to help. Helios is currently MVP because he rolled a 21.
Okay, so we've got two people who are doing pretty well on their strength.
So yeah, Saldisa doesn't really. I suppose Saldisa doesn't really help with strength. He kind of he knows where to put everything. He figures out where to put everything to make things as strong as possible, and sort of helps move things around. Helios just basically picks up the heaviest looking things in the room and just shoves it in front of the door.
Okay.
And you want to try and take a short rest, correct?
Try and take a short rest whilst Helios stands guard.
Whilst Helios stands guard and watch.
Ooh.
Okay.
How many hours until sunrise, by the way?
It's probably a good 10.
Alright, okay.
While taking my rest, I will use natural recovery, which I forgot I had.
Wait, do we succeed?
Yes, you succeed. So you can take a short rest. Now, Malaya, I believe gives you extra.
Where am I looking?
So you are an A. It's healer healing. So you can. No, that's not it. Features and traits.
Oh, perfect.
Did you get all your health back?
Field treatment. Your experience has endowed you with knowledge to both quickly and effectively treat your allies' wounds. Whenever you are taking a short rest,
Ashley.
you can spend your own hit dice to heal them.
Oh, Ashley!
So if you, oh my god, if you want to spend one of your hit dice to heal somebody that's struggling, you can do that.
I just went through basically all my regular hit dice.
Ashley, if I were you, I would have done an ability improvement to have got rid of that -1. That's awful. I feel so bad for you, mate.
Also,
You just healed back by 6.
also, I used
my rogue.
I used my natural recovery to regain 2 spell slots.
Okay,
level 1.
Does it on Malaya's? She's got 3 spaces used up. So does that mean I've only got 1 hit die left, or is that old?
That must be old.
That's old.
That's old.
That's old.
Ah, okay.
Okay, I basically burned through all my hit die.
Ragnar, have you done yours?
So who would I give?
You heal yourself first. Use up your hit dice on yourself first, and then if you've got any left over, you can choose to give it to someone else if you want to, as part of your features.
I'm feeling good.
Okay.
I've got nearly all my health back. I'm not going to use another hit die.
I'm 6 away from max.
So
HP.
Because I was kind of back, I only needed 1 hit die.
And I think that is where we are going to leave it for today. For this week.
It's 25.
It's 5 o'clock already?
Feels a bit uneventful besides a spider and a xenomorph.
Oh, it gets better. It
Hope
gets
so.
much, much better.
Is Malaya gonna be okay? Let's see.
oh shit, that was wrong.
Yeah.
Ignore that.
Wisdom saving throw. As well, Lizzie. Once
Wait.
you've done that.
1 sec. I'm trying to work out how much I'm getting back. Ignore the roll. The d6. That was wrong. Oh, I hate mental maths.
So you roll 2d8, yeah?
12.
That's 11.
So I'm on 18 right now. I've used 3 of them, so...
So you've rolled 3 d8s, yeah? So you got a 6,
12.
a 3, and a 3.
So I'm on 18. Would I use another one or would I give it to someone else?
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you.
Up to you.
Do you think 18 is
I'm
enough?
feeling fine. I can tell you that.
Don't know. Who is everyone looking alright?
Everyone seems to be okay. I mean, you and Sildis are all on a similar sort of health. You've also got.
Would I use it now or would I
say
save it for later though?
Stuff like that. Yeah, you can either one. It's up to you.
You don't have to use them. Or...
You don't have to use them. You can save them. Entirely up to
For
you.
example, I've got 7 hit points I could earn back, but I'm not going to spend a D12 plus 5 just to get that back, because that's basically... I feel, in my mind, that's a bit of a waste.
So, that is us done for the week. We shall... a little bit of trial of fire for you, I'm afraid, Izzy, but... You agreed. So, we will be back next weekend, next Sunday. I should be here. If not, I will be remoting in, because I am going to be trying to get a hotel room for Sunday, to go up a day early. But we shall see what happens. I should be here though. The week after, I have no idea what's going on. I am most likely going to be away, so I might have we might have to skip a week, or we will figure out a way of me remoting in again, and we shall see what happens. What we might set up is I might set up somebody else streaming onto this channel with the similar sort of setup as I have at the moment, and they can run a slightly different campaign if they want to, or we could play a different game. I do not mind. It's up to you guys. We shall have a chat. But we will be back next weekend with the thrilling conclusion to this horror setting of the campaign, with the creepy music in the background going right on. We shall see you next week.
Yeah.
Bye!
See you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I've now